So, ladies and gentlemen, you always hear about food deserts in the inner city. I am on Linwood and Prospect here in Kansas City, Missouri, and I want you to take a look at this grocery store and tell me if you see anything missing. Looks a little empty to me. Now, this store is funded by the government somehow, some way. I don't really know the logistics of it, but this is a preview, I would say, of communism and government-owned stores and neighborhoods. As we think about the projects, what they look like. Wherever you live at right now, if you go to your area where it's the projects at, it's probably ran down, windows busted. But you got a liquor store, church, and probably a dispensary. But the grocery stores look like this. So what do you do to feed your family? Like City High said, what would you do if your son was at home crying all alone in the bedroom floor because he's hungry? No, but real life though, man, this is ridiculous. Mayor Quentin Lucas, Emmanuel Cleaver, Melissa Robinson, Melissa Johnson, all them Democrats around here who keep pushing for these policies. Look what it's doing to the area. And I'm not Democrat or Republican. We know they both two birds of the same wing, controlled by them one people. But ain't it wild to see the effects? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. And black Americans have been voting Democrats since 1964. And this is the results of their ignorance. And your ignorance will always be used to benefit someone else's agenda, whether you like it or not. And as you walk through the store, this is why the violence on this side is high. This is why the crime rate is so high. This is why the cars break-ins are so high. Because they ain't got nothing around here. So if they don't have anything of their own, there's nothing to value. And if I don't value myself, if I don't value my own property, why the hell would I value yours? So, you know, I'm of I mean, look at this. This is just crazy. Another one, completely empty. And I'm just showing y'all this. So you say the narratives of the world, man, ain't nobody sitting around worried about racism or anti-Semitism or all that bullshit. These people right here trying to eat. They trying to figure out how they gonna take care of their kids, where their next meal gonna come from, and who they gonna blame for what they don't have. And you know the media is gonna tell them, it's the white man, it's this person, it's that person. You gotta develop the Malcolm X mindset of do for self. You cannot sit back and wait on someone to take care of you. If you do, this is what you're gonna get, which is nothing. They gonna keep you a little breadcrumb. What Lyndon Baines Johnson say? This nigga's getting a little too uppity. So we gotta give them just enough where they think they winning, but not enough where they can never evolve. And look what Lyndon Baines did. Got the niggas in the hood. They get to go to the club on Friday and Saturday. They got their rap music. They got their favorite professional athletes. They can go to Beyonce's concert and tour. But when they come back to the hood, what they got? Nothing, 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 and nothing. So as James Allen said, if you guard your body, you must protect your mind. And anything the mind can conceive and believe it can achieve. So you have to think higher than what the world is showing you, because the world wants you in a state of panic, sad, anxiety, depression, believing that it's lack, it's doom and gloom, it's hopeless. You go listen to Young Jeezy's I Put On at the beginning of that track. He talks about the recession. Then you can go listen to Reagan's commercial, Morning in America, when he's running for his re-election. And then you can go back to 64, you can go back to the Great Depression. We are always in a constant state of false fear, of false lack. But if you are a child of God, you were born into abundance. And your Father wants you to have all the riches and more. But Matthew 6:33, you must seek the kingdom first. Because if you go the worldly route, this is what you're going to end up with. Nothing. And you may touch material success for a short term, but anything that comes fast, oh, you know it don't last. But if that thing is slow and it take a little while to grow, then you know eventually it's going to get you that motion for sure. So as I check out of here, I want you to understand you can accomplish anything with faith, consistency, or hard work, but don't put your hands in the government. Don't put your hands in the system thinking they're going to protect you or look out for you, because this is what you will end up with in your local community. Reporting live from Linwood and Prospect. It's your boy Johnny checking out. I love you all. Peace.